Y'all, I normally do not respond to comments like this because a lot of times these people are bots. But this woman is not a bot. This is a real person. And look at what she said to me. So the video that she's talking about is, in the video I said, I hate when I scroll on people's pages and you hear the beep sound, which we all know the infamous beep is the smoke detector because it's so annoying. And then I went into my video because it was for a product review. And this is what she said to me. I got a beep and that can't be stopped. That ain't my property. I ain't gonna be big repair. I ain't gonna big repair on someone else's property. I'm renting for cheap too. Be wanting to cut that B down. Scroll then B. And she called me a B, so I responded and I said, why are you so mad, sis? I said, why did you call me a B? And these are the black women. Is she black? This is a real person. And I went to her channel, I went to her page and I looked at a few of her videos. These are the type of black women. First of all, she's obviously in poverty. And what I mean by that is that she has a poverty mindset to say, this ain't my property, and then call me a B because I don't want to hear it. Well, that's not my fault. That's not my property. It's not my fault that you live somewhere that you don't own. Most of us do. I live in an apartment as well. But you know, to call me the B word, I really wanted to know what her response was. So I responded and I'm like, I really want to get your thought process. Like, what would make you call a total stranger the B word because your circumstances are jacked up? In your situation, you have to live with that beep and you've grown accustomed to that ghetto crap. So you've grown accustomed to that, but you're upset with me for calling it out. And this is the victimhood mentality. I'm pretty sure she voted for Kamala. I'm pretty sure that she is the type of person that no man wants to be with. I saw a video on her channel because I went there. I'm like, I just want to see if she's a real person. And she was talking about being on some panel where she was talking about men in a relationship, and she's in relationships, and she stitched a video with this man talking about black men and so on. And she's like, well, y'all, she said, I'm in my period of wanting to listen, and you know, I'm in my season or list of listening. And then on her page it says that she's trying to be a wealth, generational wealth. Ma'am, you will never acquire generational wealth if you have no self-control. You have absolutely no self-government at all. And you know why I can tell you don't? Because you don't have control over your mouth. And guess one thing you do have control over is your fingers. It took nothing to text that, but you didn't even have self-control in that. And you called a perfect stranger the B word because of your circumstance. This is the perfect example of someone that will blame everybody for their condition besides themselves. They will blame their failures on everyone else but themselves. And this was, you know, not meant to be this long-winded, but I wanted to address this because these are the type of black women, men, and other people want to stay away from. Stay away from unhinged black women that's willing to call you a B and go off and fight in public and, oh, I throw down and all that kind of stuff. Ma'am, I would never fight. What do I look like fighting? I'm not a man. Okay? What I look like getting into any kind of squabble? If you talk to anybody and they say they've been in a fight recently, stay away from them people. I never understood why a grown man or a grown woman to be like, yeah, I just got into a fight a few months ago. A fight with who? When you're grown like this, who you fighting? You sitting over here trying to protect your ego, and you can lose your life behind this foolishness. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but I just wanted to respond to you, ma'am. You have such a dark spirit and such a dark heart. And you are the perfect example of what black women or women in general don't need to pattern themselves after. You're a disgrace, okay? Next time you keep scrolling, okay, if you don't like the critique.